Stop wasting your breath trying to shout over the deafening noise of giant marketing campaigns that bleed your budget dry but never deliver the reach you crave. You've built something real, something raw, and yet it feels like nobody sees it. Your brand is screaming in a vacuum while the big players buy attention by the gallon. It's maddening. The frustration of pouring everything you have into a startup, only to watch your message drown in a sea of polished ads, million-dollar influencers, and hollow follow accounts. You know that pain. It's the bitterness of watching opportunities slip through your fingers because the system favors the loudest, not the truest. But here's the raw truth that no one else will tell you. You don't need a celebrity to rocket your brand into orbit. You need a microscopic army, micro-influencers who live and breathe the world you want to change. People who don't just post, but connect. Who don't just follow, but ignite movements. These are not the hollow followers with fake numbers. These are the rare few trusted voices with fierce, intimate communities. The ones who can turn your startup from a whisper into a wildfire. And yes, it's worth it. Every penny, every manic hour spent hunting these connections will turn into explosive growth you thought was impossible. So, here's the step-by-step that no handbook will give you. The path through the chaos to real brand reach. First, hunt your micro-influencers relentlessly. Dig deep into niche communities where your product isn't just a solution, it's a lifeline. Find people with followings between 1,000 and 30,000, because these voices matter. Forget the numbers game. Your mission is to find those who live your vision and can speak to their audience in a language your ad dollars never will. Next, build relationships. This isn't a transaction, it's a revolution. Don't just slide into DMs with a generic pitch. Study their world, engage with their content genuinely, and make them want to be part of your journey. It's about connection, reciprocity, and relentless authenticity. Then, empower your micro-influencers, not with scripts, but with freedom. Let them tell your story in their own voice, their own way, because it's their soul your future customers want, not your rehearsed corporate script. This is where magic happens, when storytelling becomes real, raw, and layered with nuance that no big budget can buy. Make them feel indispensable. Celebrate their successes as your own. Your brand reach will skyrocket because this army, it's hungry, loyal, and deeply human, but never settle. Track every interaction, every conversion, and refine who and what works. These micro-influencers are not static assets to be hoarded. They are your dynamic allies in a battlefield where only adaptability wins. Invest in long-term partnerships. Be real, be fearless, and watch the brand stuck in the old game flounder while you take the lead. Remember, this is not the path for the timid or the comfortable. It's for the founders who refuse to be silenced, for the visionaries who refuse the illusion of safety and choose instead to disrupt, to transcend, and to claim absolute freedom. Your real power doesn't come from followers or fancy pitches. It comes from the electrifying synergy between you and the few rare voices that share your fire. Together, you will rewrite what it means to reach a market and reshape the world. So stop waiting for the system to hand you permission. Don't beg. Seize the micro. Build the network that no one else sees. Ignite the human connection that turns brand reach into a relentless force. This is your moment to become the unstoppable, to shatter limits, and to leave those who doubted you far behind in the dust. Now move. Get ruthless. And make the silence around your brand impossible.